Hey, what's up, fellas? So,
oh, we're recording already?
This... What do you think we were doing?
I don't know. I thought you were just practicing.
No. This Sunday, alright, we're doing a little bit different video, alright? So, we're gonna do story time. I've done, like, a couple story time videos, like a TPing one. The one next week's gonna have a little bit of story time in it. We actually filmed the one for next week today. And let me tell you, you're gonna want to watch it. Right, Cameron?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is story time. This is a dream story time, alright? Are you okay? Can you do this?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
No, not yet. You had the story on your fucking phone.
Dude, no, let me tell you. Look how long this is.
Bro, there's no way.
No, listen. So
I'm gonna take a nap while you tell this fucking
So
story.
one night I woke up, alright? And I was like, what just happened? And just this super vivid dream. I thought it was a lucid dream, but it wasn't, because lucid dreams are like, you know you're dreaming, but I didn't know I was dreaming.
Oh my gosh, I have a dog just went around one day. I forgot.
I'm so sorry. No, but literally 3 days ago I had another super vivid dream that my mom died, and I woke up and I started hysterically bawling. Like, literally, I've never cried this hard since, like, a long time ago. And I'm like... like...
That's how you laugh.
Psych, I was actually laughing at my mom's death. No, but I was crying really bad. You just gotta whip that content, you know? That's what I'm doing. I'm whipping out the good stuff. Should everyone subscribe to Kyleigh? Oh, yeah. Should everyone like Cameron? No. Good boy.
I didn't know how to use it.
So I woke up from my dream and immediately I was like, dude, that's just literally a story time for my YouTube channel. And I wrote all of it down. It was 5:59 in the morning. So the reason I had this dream was because the night before I watched a Mr. Nightmare video. If you guys don't know who Mr. Nightmare is, dude, no, Mr. Nightmare, I literally go subscribe to him right now if you like horror stuff. He narrates scary stories, and I literally just love listening to them because I love horror. And so I was listening to one right before I went to bed. I literally fell asleep listening to it, and it was about home intrusions, okay? Just keep that in mind. So I'm in this, like, old Italian village is the best I can describe it at. If you guys watched Mamma Mia, if you guys watched Mamma Mia, the first Mamma Mia, it was like that sort of thing, okay? Everything was made out of brick. There was no glass, like there's some screen doors, but most everything was just open. If you're gonna be in this video, you gotta get off your phone.
I'm waiting for your story to be over because mine's way more interesting. But okay, let's go.
So the first part of the dream is I'm at this pool party. Now I'm in this group called TI, it's not really important, but about like everyone I knew from TI was at that pool party for some reason, okay? I have no idea why. So I was swimming when 2 people I know were at the pool, alright? One of them, like, this is like, they're 2 people that I actually know. Let's call them Susie and Ann, alright? So Susie is older than me, Ann is younger than me, alright? So I see both of them at the pool. I'm talking to them, everything is fine, alright? Oh, Susie and Ann are sisters, by the way. And Susie is in real life, like actually in real life, she's like in a really bad relationship with this boy, okay? And like, I just already like, I've known for so long that, like, they should not be together, and I have so many reasons why, and the guy, we'll call him Chad, he's just been a literal terrible boyfriend, dickhead, like, just, there's so many things wrong with the relationship. So, Susie and Chad are dating, and I see Susie and Ann, and I sit down and I talk to Susie for, it felt like half an hour. Me and Susie just talked about her and her boyfriend, and I told her, like, why they should break up, why, like, nothing was working. Like, I just had to, and, like, literally, like, in the dream, like, everything that I would never, ever say this to her in person. But if I were to actually sit down with her in person, like, everything I said in my dream, that's what I would have said to her. So it's kind of weird, because it was, like, my brain's way of, like, getting it all out, I guess. So I was just sitting there.
Barbecue sauce on my titties.
After that, Susie and Ann are like, hey, it's getting pretty late and we're about to leave the pool. And they're like, do you just want to stay the night at our house? And so they gave me a ride home, and that's when they asked me, and I was like, you know what, I really probably shouldn't, because I know my dad's waiting at home for me and he's the only one home. So I get out of the car, and like at night, for some reason in this Italian village, alright, at night they like, instead of having doors, they just stacked up chairs in the brick like doorway. Get off your phone! Like imagine like a preschool, like the chairs you had in preschool, imagine all of those stacked up in the doorways. Like I don't know why, but that's just what it was. So I get in my yard and I see a man who kind of looks homeless, and he's just chilling in my yard, alright? And I think this is because like in Mr. Nightmare's story, there's 2 boys who were in their house, and an old man tried to break in. So I'm pretty sure it was that old man from the story that I envisioned in my sleep. Alright, so to me, I saw the old man, and I had a garden in my yard, and I was like, oh, he must be like homeless, like he must be picking food. He must be picking food out of the garden. So as I walk by, I see him dive into the garden, and like I pretend like I didn't see him, and he pretend like he hid from me like perfectly. And then I look to the left, and I see a car, and the car has like a lady in it and a daughter in it, and I'm like, and like they look at me. And for some reason in my mind, like, I just knew that it was that guy's wife and daughter. I don't know how I put it together, but that's just what it was. They were related, and yeah. So I freak out, because all of it just hits me. I'm like, why is this man in my yard? Their family's all here. Like, something bad's gonna happen. I run into my house, and I have 2 screen doors. You know the little flimsy screen doors? Like, I don't know why I have doors, but I do. So I slam the screen door. And as I'm slamming the screen door, the man's chasing me, and I lock it. And then I remember the front door. So I run to the front door, and I lock that too. Just in the nick of time, because the old man's daughter was on the other side of the door. So then I lock the door, and the daughter's trying to get in. And as she couldn't open the door because I just locked it, I just give her the good old L. I'm like, yeah, suck it. She looks at me, and she's like, she was pretty mad about it, but she was like, walks away defeated. And I'm like, you know what, the L wasn't enough. I gotta go harder. She's walking away all defeated. I knock on the door, and she turns around, and I'm like, screw you! And I flip her the bird. Oh my gosh, I was being so stupid. So then, as she like comes and she keeps jiggling on the door, and then I remember, I'm like, wait, aren't screen doors like really easy to open? And as I say that, her dad on the other side, gets the door open. And I flip out. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm so stupid, this is all my fault. Should've just went and found my dad. So right when he opens the door, I run straight upstairs. Into my dad's room, okay? So I'm running into my dad's room, and I just peer to my right, and there's a door there. I just peer to my right, and I see a shadow standing in my bathroom. And so I run into my dad's room.
Is it your dad?
No. I run into my dad's room, my dad's sleeping, and I go over there, I'm like, wake up, dad, wake up. And he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, Dad, someone is literally in the house. Like, you need to go, like, kill them. And he was like, no, there's not. Go back to... I'm like, Dad, get up. Someone's in the house. Like, I'm freaking out. He's like, fine. So he gets up. And literally, this is what he does. So I'm screaming at my dad. I'm like, Dad, there's someone in the bathroom. Like, you need to leave and you need to go check, okay? So my dad's like, all right. And he walks, and literally a foot out of the door, he turns around. He's like, there's no one literally here. I don't even know why you have to go make me check. There's no one here. And I was like, Dad, like I'm literally screaming. I'm like, there's someone in the bathroom. So he takes one more, and he's walking, he turns around again. He's like, there's no one in there. Why would you even think that's so stupid? I'm like, Dad, literally there's someone in the bathroom, like you need to kill them. He takes one step, all right? He's like this. And as he turns around to come say something stupid again, that's when the intruder grabs him. Yeah, so then as my dad goes back for the last time, he's like, there's nothing even in here. As he turns his head, the man grabs him, and they start tussling, and I'm like freaking out, and I'm screaming, and I go over there, and he's bald, and I grab his bald head, and I rip it off of him, and then, in my mind, so I did that, and that gets him away for a little bit, and he's like punching my dad, and in my mind, I'm like, wait, what's the weakest spot of the boy where I can go? And you know what I do? I grab his dick so hard. I'm like squeezing it as hard as I can, thinking it'll get a reaction out of him. And then I wake up. And that was the end of my dream. I squeezed an intruder's dick so hard that I woke up.
Intruder's dicker?
Yeah, and I'm really sad because I wish I would have like found out what happened. Like if I would have saved the day, or like not, or...
His dick fell off. My dick fell off!
His dick probably did. But yeah, that dream was just so crazy. And like, that's literally right when I woke up. And I woke up and I was like, what the heck did I just dream about? It was weird. All right,
Can I tell my
Cameron.
story
Yeah,
now?
Cameron's got a story now to tell.
Okay. So, this was 5th grade. Drayden and I dated for 7 months. And let me tell you.
I don't know if you guys know who Drayden. Drayden was the guy from my Taco Bell video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, we ended up breaking up because I cheated on him with Marshall Patton.
I remember him.
Yeah, and I kissed him on the cheek. And then I broke up with Drayden because I felt so bad.
What a skank. Is that literally the whole story?
No.
Oh.
And then I was like, Drayden, I love you. We should get back together. So we get back together. 2 days later, he breaks up with me and dates Marshall Patton because he's gay. Listen, guys. He's the fucking skank. It was a dare. I got dared to kiss him on the cheek, and I did it. I'm not a pussy. Drayden's the little skank here. He is the one who left me for Marshall Patton. Marshall Patton, if you're seeing this, screw you. But just kidding. I have a boyfriend of 1.5 years, and I love him very much, but I'm still a little...
She doesn't. Okay, so that was our story times. I hope you guys enjoyed. I promise next week's video is going to be so much better. It's going to be so funny. It's going to be so good. You go watch.
Why are you acting like this?
I don't know.
Are you JoJo Siwa?
I am JoJo Siwa. If you guys like story times, let me know. If you don't, then literally just be like, Kyleigh,
Thumbs
screw
down.
you. Don't give me a thumbs. Okay, give me a thumbs up. I'm Kyleigh K, and I will catch you later.
Add me on Instagram. Thanks.